Christian.
David.
And Kristen.
And we made the video Scary Paranormal Encounters, and it's a hoax.
We made this video with the claim that there was a ghost, with all of our premises being invalid. We're going to just tell you why you shouldn't fall for videos like this.
A fallacy is a bogus argument. We used several bogus arguments in our video. The first fallacy that we used was appeal to the masses. Appeal to the masses means if everyone believes in it, then it's true. In the video we made the unstated claim that the figure we saw was a ghost. This is because that everyone believes in ghosts, so it's true. Just because everyone says something is true doesn't make it true.
The next fallacy we used is false cause. False cause is supposing that two events are causally connected when indeed they are not. For example, in our video, the lights going off, the piano sounding, and the doors closing, we decided that it was because of a ghost, not because of a draft or someone actually sitting at the piano or someone turning off the lights. Just because we implied all these events were caused by ghosts doesn't mean they actually were. Correlation does not equal causation.
Human beings take in a lot of information with their five senses. These senses, however, are imperfect. People can misperceive things, especially under certain conditions. In the video, the individuals were frightened and thus under stress, and the only time they actually saw the ghost, it was 50 feet away in a poorly lit room. Our senses are fallible, so personal evidence gleaned from them is also fallible.
We often try to support our views by citing experts. This sort of appeal to authority is perfectly legitimate as long as the person being cited is really an expert in the field. We used a false appeal to authority when we referenced a medium at the end of our video. A medium is a false appeal to authority because there is no scientific evidence to prove or disprove the claims of a medium.
Our next fallacy that we used was appeal to ignorance. Appeal to ignorance uses an opponent's disability to disprove a conclusion as proof of the conclusion's correctness. Our example that we used in the video was that it has to be a ghost, there's no other explanation. No one can prove that it's not a ghost, so therefore it must be. The burden of truth lies with the individual presenting the argument. Though there is no evidence against the ghost, that doesn't mean that there's evidence for the ghost. A lack of evidence is no evidence at all.
Brought up was the availability error. It is a common fallacy that is derived from an overabundance of biased information, such as our claim that it must be a paranormal activity based upon the overabundance of television media such as ghost hunters.
Our last fallacy that we used was false dilemma. A false dilemma presumes that only two alternatives exist when there are actually more. The example that we used in the video was when we said it's either a ghost or someone else is up here. We can't find anyone else up here, so it must be a ghost. There can be other causes for the things that happened in the video other than it just being a ghost.
Well, after you've seen our, descriptions of fallacies and all the things that you can use to depict the bad from the good, you can smell BS from a mile away.